the loophole.
This is a scene I will not occur too often. The wife is driving.
It's early.
Nice legs.
Ooh.
When's the last time you drove me?
Last time you yelled at me.
Let's see if we can do this today without me yelling at you.
Oh, that's impossible for you.
This is kind of officially your first car in a long time. When's the last time you bought a car?
I don't know.
Try to think.
But I'm sharing it with 10. When he drives, when he's...
You're going to give this to the kid.
Yeah.
Well, he wants the truck. He wants a truck.
He doesn't know, he can't learn standard. He needs to learn to drive before he shifts.
Then he can drive the old Corolla.
That was breaking down.
No, it's not. All cars break down at some point. What are we doing today?
We're going to look at these two houses. And
Are we buying two?
No.
Then why are we looking at two?
Because I can't. I showed it to the kids and myself, and we can't make up our mind. They're both really nice. And
So I get the final say? Is that why I'm coming along?
we want your opinion.
You usually don't even care what I have to say about
That's very
these things.
important. No, your opinion's very important.
All I care about is the price. Is it worth it?
They're about the same price.
That didn't really answer the question. Any deals?
Yeah, they're
You think the market's starting to slow down?
the market has been slowed down, very slow.
Very slow? Good.
Yeah.
So it's not a good time to sell anything we have right now?
No, it's probably not.
Is that nationwide or just Florida?
I believe it's nationwide.
But the prices aren't coming down very much, are they?
Well, some people just want to get out of their homes.
Oh, me too.
Move on and
So are they going to start renting? Well, if people are getting out of their houses, they have to have some place to live. Where do they go from there? Are they going to relocate to different areas?
one of the homes, the people are still living in it, and the other home, they moved out.
Okay, so do you think people are... So I don't know if you know this or not, but there's a development just to the north of us here that was up and going. I mean, they put a lot of infrastructure in there, the larger diameter pipes for water, and so the utilities are there. They took a big lotted area. They did a lot of pre-development for it, and now I noticed I drove by it not too long ago. And now I would say maybe it's a good 200 unit property, but maybe even more. And actually might have been more by the size of the pipes. But it's all grown in with weeds now. I don't know if they abandoned it or they're just getting it ready for later. Yeah. Do you remember the houses were a year behind? Do you remember this?
Yeah.
The builders, anywhere you went, was a year wait. That's why you bought this house, right? The one you're now?
I bought this house, houses were going much quicker. Yes, definitely for sure.
This is Lakewood Ranch here, right? We're in Lakewood Ranch, yeah?
Yeah, this is Lakewood Ranch. It's gonna be a long video, huh?
What am I at? 4 minutes? Yeah, I try not to make long video. I actually don't try to make any videos with me talking because I know I sound weird. Even the way I just said sounds.
You had to actually sound weird when you said I sound.
No, I exaggerated what I do
You could have done
naturally.
a robot sound or.
Oh. This is our video. video. This is Lakewood Ranch in Florida. We're still in Manatee County.
We had to
This
wait.
is just to the north of Sarasota County.
We had 3 cranes crossing the street. We had to
There were 3 cranes obstructing
traffic this morning.
traffic this morning. There's something you don't see too often, these loony goonies.
They're not. They're exercise people. They're bicyclists.
They make these bicycles that you can just park them in your garage and ride them all day long.
Yeah, except for husbands that throw things on top of them and break them.
That's the treadmill that the wife throws all her clothes on.
No, I never did that.
So Lakewood is a really, really new development. It's. I'm not an expert. I haven't lived here for years and years. I think I've lived here less than a year. But
Right about.
this is where people that are not from Florida come to live. This is where they buy, mostly HOAs and what do they call them?
HOA.
HOAs, yeah. Private communities. They call them. They have a name for them. Deed restricted properties. A lot of people don't like them. I can only say that, yeah, they're a pain in the butt. They've given us letters about a stain on our driveway, which wasn't a stain. It was just where the grass, some clippings were on the ground, and yeah, they did leave a little bit, but we just hosed it off. But we received a letter for that twice. I mean, I think one of them was just a water where the water hadn't dried yet. I think they sent a drone around the neighborhood and take pictures. When we first got there, before we had the, I got one for the, not edging the grass. The grass where it was up against the house or up against the fence, I didn't edge it. So I got a letter for that. But HOAs, what's your take on them? We've never lived in one before, have we?
I would say, they're nice if you don't want to, if you have, that they're. Oh God.
I don't know. I know. I don't like to be on camera either.
I mean, if you ever had a neighbor that they didn't tidy up their yard, made their yard look yucky, and so they're the people that kind of, help keep the place look nice. So on that sense, it's kind of nice. I don't think they're that bad. I mean, they gave us a letter saying, hey, can you tidy up a little bit, and it was done with. But if you don't, I mean, you always have a choice. So you don't like HOAs, you can. We have a community pool, so and
Oh, that's definitely a lot
fitness
easier
room,
than dealing here with your own pool. I know that.
So, but if you don't want an HOA, then
So then they built these things over here, which are just kind of like townhome type, like squished together. These have to be real. Yeah, this is new. Once they started realizing they can sell whatever they build, they started building these things. And I think the sign over there said high 300s for these. So these are.
I'm gonna just turn here. I don't know why, but I'm gonna try to.
What's that right there? That's a charter school?
Yeah, that's a church. So.
What road are we on now?
I don't know. I'm trying to cut over so I can.
That was Lakewood Rancho we're just on, right? No, that was Eagle.
No, that was White Eagle.
That was White Eagle.
Yeah.
And this is Rangeland Parkway. So, where does this go to? This starts getting into the more of the business area.
We're gonna cut over to Lakewood Ranch Road.
Okay. So you like HOAs? Oh, it looks like there's a.
I don't mind them.
I think it goes back to it has more or less to do with it would have to do with now what is this over here? That looks like a motel or hotel, but
It
it's
says right there, honey, I can't.
it's a medical center.
Yeah, medical center.
What is it? Oh no, this is a medical center in front. What's in back?
Maybe it's
Offices?
physician offices or something. Or I don't think it's a hospital. A hospital.
Why don't we just move into an apartment right there? How much are those? And sell our house. that's Lakewood Ranch up there. That goes back to the north, which goes back to what, the 64.
Mm-hmm.
Manatee County Sheriff's Subdivision. But my take is I like it because you're going to have uniformity, which, you know, oddly it's not my style. I'm the kind of guy that will pull a motor from a tree in the front yard and let it hang there for a month until I have time to go out there and finish it. You like it because I can't have all the cars parked at the house.
Exactly.
Why is it that you don't like me having so many vehicles?
'Cause
Do they bother you?
sometimes
Do they pick on you? Do they tease you? Do they bully you?
Like a junkyard.
Why do you call it a junkyard?
When you have
It's a gold mine. It's
when
like
you
it's,
have motors and cherry pickers and mufflers and different things in the yard, tires.
I don't have tires in the yard.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, well,
you
that's
did.
for how long?
For however long it took you to get comfortable now. For years and years and years.
Until I found something to put them on. Till
No,
they would fill.
you'd always trade it out for something new or more, and it was ongoing.
Okay, so now we're at Lakewood Ranch and SR 70. 70 is a main road like 64 that runs east and west.
And then weeds would grow up through the rims or the tires.
No, they didn't.
I had pulled weeds around the cherry picker all the time, and then the rims that were there, I had to move those, pull the weeds. It's horrible.
Well, we don't get to hang out too much like this, do we? That's because I'm always driving.
I guess you're just amazed at what things look like when you're not driving.
Well, yeah, because I'm not from here, so I have to pay attention to my driving, and I can't.
You're not from here, but you've been here since.
I haven't even been here a year.
For a year. You got here around July.
Yeah, but then I
It was
left.
right after July.
And I went back home.
No, no.
Yeah, I came out here. I went back home. I went back. I worked out here and then I came out here. I worked in the summer, and then I went back home. Did some work on the house. Remember? And then I packed up a few things and brought them out here. That's when I made the video of the coming in the truck. What road is this?
This is pretty.
We came to this house before, didn't we?
I know. We're gonna look at it one more time.
This is the guy that he said he didn't understand why he hadn't sold it yet. The price is really good.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is one of the contenders.
I've already seen this house.
I know, but you got to see this one when you see the next house. Because
I don't want to see a house twice. They're all the same to me.
oh my God, stop it! Because when we looked at the other house, then we were like, oh shoot, we liked the other house better. But then we came back to this house, and then we're like, oh yeah, you know what? I do like this house. Is she fishing?
Probably.
Looks like it, huh? That's
Yeah.
about it. Cheers.
Summer Strand. So is that? He said if you're a resident, you can fish this lake.
I think he said if you're a resident, you can get over to the.
It says no swimming. Okay, that's an obvious.
Oh,
If you're in Florida,
oh,
whoa!
sorry,
Oh my God,
there was
that's
a
why
rabbit. There was a rabbit.
you don't slam on the brake. You don't.
I
Kill,
don't
you don't
want
kill.
to kill a rabbit.
The birds will eat it. Jeez. You know, people flip their cars upside down because they panic and there's a squirrel. There's a squirrel. Why don't you just slow down?
Because we're late.
Yeah, it does. That's okay. 45-second difference between going 15 versus 30. Okay, so this is a. Oh my God, where am I going to put my stuff out in this house?
Stop.
Oh, are we going to move into this one? This is from Michaela.
Okay, turn your camera off. Let's.
Okay.